Howdy, Outcast here. Today I wanted to talk real quick, just because, I'm not gonna lie, I did a stupid thing, and I thought the beta was supposed to go live in an hour. Turns out it's not, so I goofed that up pretty bad in a funny way, but it's okay. I thought I'd make a quick video on how I think BO6 is gonna turn out and my expectations for the season. So this season I'm gonna be competing in challengers. I'm really looking forward to it. This is my first year with an official team. Now, last year I played a flex. This year I'm going to be playing mainly a main AR, and I'm really looking forward to that for many reasons. The reasons why I'm looking forward to it is the fact that I've always been kind of an outward player. I do have a fast pace to me, but I feel like I play the outside the map really well. So looking forward to that, hoping that goes good. So my teammates, let me talk about them real quick. So it all started a couple of months ago when I got into an 8 server and I met my boy Nova, Marcus. Nova's my duo. Gonna play with that dude for a while. Me and him are very linked. Dude knows what he's talking about. Me and him just link on the way we like to play the game and how we like to talk about the game. We went through the ringer with a couple of teammates, and they're all great people. But, you know, it happens trying to find those people. But it was a good experience. And we found our 2 players that we feel really good about. Now, our first player is Terry, aka Reverse. He is our support sub. Nova's going to be running our main. He runs a bit of a faster pace, but he also has ran the AR in the past, so he has a bit of a weird niche playstyle to him, but I like it a lot. And Terry has played with Nova in CRL, like casual back in the day for the past couple of years. So they have really good chemistry, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing that on the like Call of Duty side. We play together, and they absolutely fry. So looking forward to that dynamic. Last but not least is my boy Fez. Michael, he's fucking awesome. Dude is by far one of the vibiest teammates I've ever had. Just knows how to have a good time, knows how to link up, knows how to focus on himself, and it makes me happy. The big thing for us right now is just getting it down when the game comes out. I'm really looking forward to it. One thing I forgot to mention is that this is not my gameplay, obviously. This is Dylan Attach, watching his stream right now for the next hour, just while I'm hanging out waiting for the game to come out. The reason why I wanted to show Dylan Attach specifically is because Dylan Attach got announced that he's going to C9 this year, and I'm really looking forward to that. If you want me to make a video on that, please let me know. But yeah, my expectations this year. Oh, also forgot to say, we signed with Verify Gaming a couple of days ago, and that looks really promising. We're gonna get funded for a couple of leagues, couple of tournaments, couple of just in general things. I think we might begin to coach, and we also are talking to an analyst right now that said that they would love to watch our gameplay. So a lot of really positive things coming for the game. In general, here's some of my goals. My goals are to be a positive teammate, to not tweak out, to work on my mental health. I really would love to go pro. Going pro isn't necessarily the end all be all, because I feel like that's a really negative, like, goal to have, within the sense of if that doesn't work out, that's a failure. It's not a failure at all. I'm about to finish my degree up in accounting. I want to provide for my girlfriend, who I've been in a relationship for 8 years. She's supporting me on this journey when I'm trying to do this, and I would love to do it for her. If it doesn't work out, that's okay. But, you know, I'd love to. I think I could really do it. I was slamming last year. I only got to do 1 Challengers Cup, so let's get into goals. My goal is I would like to do every Challengers Cup. I would like to place top 8 or top 16, preferably top 4, to be honest, but I don't want to set my goals too high. I'd love to do top 16. I think that's really achievable. I'd like to go to a LAN or 2. I think that'd be really fun. In general, I'd like to go pretty positive in the money column and see what happens with that. Like to make a name for myself on Twitter. I'd like to be called a good teammate in the eyes of my teammates. In general, on the map, I want to go into every gunfight feeling like the most confident player in the map. I want to dominate the outside of the maps and make it feel like my presence is really known. And, you know, a couple of other things that are necessarily too miscellaneous for me to bring up, but I'm really looking forward to the team. Now, how is my team looking going into BO6? Well, we're looking pretty good. We're looking very good on the map, compact-wise. I feel like we play our lanes together and we play our spots together. We have necessarily a centralized idea on how the map's gonna go. And another thing too is Nova has a really cool system that he's been working in. Nova goes to the school of Maryville College. and he has a couple of players that are very interested in learning. So it's been giving me a positive insight to just kind of flex my COD muscles and, you know, think strategically on a daily basis and be challenged by people in a positive way. Because I feel like anybody that looks at one source of information and only looks at that source is not going to learn much. So I'm just always happy about that. And the cool thing too is that I've never had this before. We actually have a substitute this year. And that doesn't necessarily mean that like they're going to do nothing. In fact, they're going to be very in part of the process. It's a new player. His name's Chris. Good person. God, he could piss me off sometimes, but he is a nice guy. He is awesome. He is very good at shooting his gun, very raw when it comes to game knowledge. He played Warzone, but I think he's a good kid, and I think he could be really good. Nova thinks so too. So we decided he can come to any practice he wants. He'll get reps and scrims. If nobody's there to make it to a Challengers Cup, he will fill in. And I think he's going to do really good, and he's going to surprise a couple of people. So yeah, with the game coming out, I'm excited for a couple of things. The pro maps I'm worried about right now, to be honest. I'm worried a lot about Derelict being in the map set, considering that that map is almost like a more compact high-rise, which doesn't feel believable to me. I'm really nervous that maps such as Rewind are not getting notation when it comes to like, hey, this is what we should be playing. It bothers me. I'm worried that we're not going to have a great map set. I'm worried we're not going to have good meta too. But in general, the teams look fantastic. I think for Challengers, they're going to get a lot more support. And I think it's just going to be a really good season. The fact that the devs care about the game, and they care about the comp scene. A couple of things I'm really looking forward to, and I can make videos about that as well. Cool other thing, excited for the campaign. Haven't had a good COD campaign in a while for me, so looking forward to that as well. Haven't played a good zombies map in a while. Looking forward to that. I'm going to go for the world's first Easter egg on Twitch tomorrow at noon Central Time. If you see this, please come down. That would be awesome. At the same time, you know, if you always want to come to my stream, I will link it below, twitch.tv/outcast_COD. And I stream on Twitch, thinking about co-streaming on YouTube as well. Let me know if that's interesting to you. I have to figure out copyright issues, but I absolutely can do that. But yeah, just looking forward to a positive season where I can impact some people, help some people get better at COD, but also just kind of take a good shot at seeing if I could go pro. Looking forward to it and, you know, seeing what takes me further in my life. Thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye.